Hey guys, what's up? I'm Tucker. In this video, I'm going to be doing 5 Square-1 walkthrough solves. I did a walkthrough solve video a while back and it did decently well, so I thought I'd make a part 2. I use a MGC Squan and the method I use is Vandenberg with CSP and partial PBL. Before we start, huge thanks to the Cubicle for sponsoring this video. The link to their store will be down in the description, and if you use my discount code at checkout, you can get 5% off any order. Now, let's get started. So for the first solve, I have shield scallop, but since the equator's flipped, I can flip it over just to make the cube shape easier. For tracing, my starting position for scallop is here and here, and for shield, it's here and here. So my first two edges I see are these two white edges, and then this bottom edge down here. And since the first two are opposite, I have to eliminate this middle one, and now I'm just left with green-orange, which isn't parity. Now I'll move on to black edges. So I see this one, and this one. I'll eliminate this middle one because the opposites are the first two, and I'm left with red and blue, so that's still no parity. Now on to corners, I have these two black corners and this one down here, so I'll go here, here, here. Since the opposites are the last two, I'll eliminate the last one, and I'm left with no parity. And then whites, here, here, and here. Since they're the first two, eliminate the middle, and now I'm left with blue, red, that's no parity. Now odd positions, I have this one, this one, this one, and this one. That's no parity. And then corners is this one, this one, this one, and that's 1. So I have odd. There's two ways I can solve this. I can either put the scallop in back here and solve it into slices to scallop. But what a better way to do it would probably be by doing a 4 on bottom and then turning it into scallop like that. And then solve scallop. And I have a 2 slice CO into 1, 1. And now I have op W, which is a pretty nice EP, especially with the flipped equator. How I can do this is I can hold the op here and this little H block in the back and do an edge, and then D, and now I have good U perms. So the second scramble is 2, 4, 2. I'll flip this over for tracing, and I'll start here, and here, and then here and here. So starting for white edges, I have red, blue, orange. So I'll eliminate the first one, and I'm left with orange and blue. So that's 1 parity, so I'm at 1. Then I have these 3, eliminate this one, that's 0. Then I have these 3, eliminate the first one, that's still 0. These 3, eliminate this last one, and that's 1. And then I have odd positions are here, and so that's 1 parity, so now I'm back to 0. And then here, 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 and here, so now I'm at 0. So even is the bad case for this alg, so what I'll do is flip it over like this, and then do slice, -2 slice for the parity switch, and then solve scallop in front. Then I have this CO into L line, and I have CP, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to misalign this bottom block to break it up, and yeah, so I'll do this right here, and now when I do JJ, I get O op. So for this solve, I have 2 and then 1, 3, 2. So I'll flip it over like this to trace, and I start here, here, and then here and here. So starting at white, I have 1, 2, 3, and since the opposites are the last two, I'll eliminate the last one, and so I'm left with no parity because red and blue is not parity. Then I have 3 right here, so since the opposites of the black edges are the first two, I'll eliminate the middle one, and now I'm left with blue, orange, so that's a 1 parity. Then I have this corner and then these two. The opposites are the first two, so eliminate the middle. That's no parity, so I'm still at 1. And then white is here, here, and here. Eliminate the first one, that's still no parity, so I'm still at 1. And then odd positions here, 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 here. That's 1, so I'll go back to 0. And then here, 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 here. That's 1, so I'll go back to 1. So how I'm going to solve this, I'm going to do a 2 on top and 2 on bottom, and then slice 5 slice into scallop kite, and then I have a 1 slice CO into 1, 1, And now I have AV. There's a few ways I can solve this. I can either turn this into RR or good U-perms. I'm gonna do the good U-perm solution. So I'll just do this, set up to JN, and now I have good U-perms. For this fourth solve, I have scallop barrel. This is actually a pretty nice case either way. So I'll start here and here, and then here and here. Starting here, I have 1, 2, 3. Eliminate the first one. That's 0. 1, 2, 3. Eliminate the first one. That's 1. 1, 2, 3. Opposites are last two, so eliminate the last one. That's no parity, so still 1. And then white corners is here, here, here. Eliminate this one. That's no parity, so still 1. And then odd positioned here, 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 here. That's 1, so I'll go back to 0, and then here, 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 that's 1, so I'm back at 1. So how I'm going to solve this, I'm going to just do a 1 on bottom, and then slice for slice, and then scallop kite it back. Then I have a 3 slice CO into 1, 1. And now I have this pretty easy PBL. I have BS. I can just misalign the bottom and do JN, and then I get adj. For this last scramble, I have a pretty nasty case. I have barrel fist. I'll trace from here, and my starting positions for fist are here, and then barrel here and here. So starting here, I'll go to these 3 edges. Opposites are the last 2, so I'll eliminate the last. That's no parity. And then 1, 2, 3. Opposites at first, I'll eliminate this one. And that's 1 parity, so I'm at 1. Now for corners, I have here, here, and here. Opposites are first and last, so I eliminate the first. Nothing, so I'm still at 1. And now for white corners, I have here, here, and here. I'll eliminate this one. I'm still at 1. Then odd positions, still at 1. 0. Okay, so I got the bad alg. How I'm gonna do this, it's not great, but it works. I'm going to align this bottom and do slice like that, 2 slices. And then right here, I'm gonna do slice, move over the top, and then back down. And now I'll do scallop, scallop. It's certainly not the best solution, but it works. And then I have a 2 slice CO into L line. And now I have JY. How I can solve this is it's actually in the perfect angle to set up, but I'll do JJ right here, and now I get another JJ, which I'll solve like this, UD. Those are my 5 walkthrough solves. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something. If you want to see more of these in the future, let me know in the comments, and I will see y'all next time. Bye everyone.